Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Monday, and that means it's Game of Thrones Day. And this week's episode was Winter is Coming. After a mysterious event at the Wall, Ned Stark, head of House Stark, becomes concerned that danger may be coming into the Seven Kingdoms. However, things become complicated when his old friend Robert, ruler of the Seven Kingdoms, pays Winterfell, the Starks' home, a visit with his wife, brothers-in-law, and 3 children. Meanwhile, across the inland sea, the banished prince and princess and last survivors of House Targaryen are making plans to reclaim the throne that was taken from their father. Okay, things I liked about this episode, and please note that some of this is going, and including with the next one, which is things I don't like about this episode. It's more series-wise than episode-wise. Okay, so first off, I love the storyline and the plot. I thought it was very well written and whatnot, and I love the sibling interaction between the Stark children, especially considering that while there are 6 children, that Ned has 6 children, only 5 of them are actually legitimate children of House Stark. 1 isn't. So I do love that. I love how, the 5 legitimate children do not really treat the one non-legitimate child any differently than they treat each other. So I do like that, especially considering that this is set in a time period where that really didn't happen all that much. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode, and again, this is just more series overview, as there really wasn't a lot about this episode I didn't like, well, except for the language, and the fact that the series as a whole has some very risque moments, but another big thing, and again, this is more later on in the series, but I'm just going to bring it up now, and you will see it come up later, is the way the Queen, her father, and her eldest son act. It's just like, I just do not like that. I know they're trying to portray how some nobles acted during that time and whatnot, but I didn't like it, and but we'll talk about it later when that becomes more apparent. Okay, characters in the show, and if the print is small, I apologize for that. Please note I did streamline this down, and I did go with the more main characters, but I did cut a couple out because they really weren't important yet, but when they come in, I will tell you more about them. Okay, first off is Eddard Ned Stark, who is played by Sean Bean, and he is the head of House Stark, whose sigil is the Direwolf, and he is Robert's best friend, and almost became his brother-in-law, as Robert almost married his sister. And then we have Robert Baratheon, and if I mispronounce any names, character or actor, I apologize. He is played by Mark Addy, and he is the king of the 9 kingdoms. And he's also the head of House Baratheon, and his sigil is the stag. Then we have Jaime Lannister, who is played by, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see who plays him. Okay, and he is Robert's brother-in-law, or one of Robert's brother-in-laws. He has 2. And he is the eldest son of House Lannister, whose sigil is the lion. Then we have Catelyn Stark, who is played by Michelle Fairley, and she is Ned's wife. Cersei Lannister, who is played by Leanne Headley, and she is Robert's wife and Jaime's twin sister. Then we have Daenerys Tyrenin, I believe is how you say her name. And just side quote, if you see a little smiley face or something next to a character's name, that means their favorite character, and not just in here in any of my other TV Talk videos. She's played by Amelia or something Clark, and she is the last daughter of House Targaryen, I believe is how you say the name, whose sigil is the dragon. And later on in the series, this is not really spoiler because I'm not going to say how it happens until it happens, but later on in the series, she becomes known as the Mother of Dragons. Then we have Jon Snow, who, as you can see, is a favorite character of mine, just like Daenerys. And he is played by Kit Harington, and he is Ned's son, but he's not Catherine's son. Okay, so he's the one Stark child that is, or the one Stark sibling that is not a legitimate child of the house. And he later becomes a member of the Night Watch on the Wall. Then we have Sansa Stark, who is played by Sophie Turner, and she's the eldest daughter of Ned and Catelyn, and she is betrothed to Prince Joffrey. And then we have Arya Stark, who is played by Maisie Williams, and she's the youngest daughter of Ned and Catelyn, and she's kind of a tomboy, and she also is one of my favorite characters. Okay, following her we have Joffrey Baratheon, or however you say the name. He is played by Jack Gleeson, and he is the Crown Prince, and he is betrothed to Sansa. And he's also, throughout most of the series, he's kind of a brat. He's very full of himself, kind of thing. And then finally, we have Tyrion Lannister, I believe is how you say his name. And he is played by Peter Drakeling, and he is the youngest son of House Stark. Or Lannister, excuse me, of House Lannister. And he's Jaime and Cersei's younger brother. And he's also Robert's other brother-in-law. I forgot to put that in, but obviously that's kind of what his character is. Okay, question of the week. I actually have two for you. First off, since I named the 4 houses, or main houses, there are plenty more, but those are the 4 main ones. Which one is your favorite? And also, who is your favorite character? I showed you my 3 favorite characters. They have little smiley faces next to them. So I just like to know who your favorite characters are. Also, I will be done with my TV Talk series, or TV Talk videos on Big O, excuse me. And I would just like to know what series you would like me to move on to next for my Thursday TV Talk in 2 weeks. And your choices are Knights of the Zodiac, Once Upon a Time, Bidden, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Voting is extremely simple. I will have like if you want comments in the comment section, and all you have to do is like or love whichever one you want, and whichever one gets the most votes is the one I'll do. Okay, you have until Thursday, September 28th to cast your votes. As Friday, September 29th, I will be announcing the winner. I did push that back a week because I missed, not last week, but the previous week's Thursday TV Talk series. Just because a lot of stuff came up, so I'm pushing it back a week. Please note that in the event of a tie or no votes, I have the final decision. Excuse me. So please make your voices known. Also, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. And please like and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and DeviantArt. I will have the links in the description section, but just so there's no confusion, here is for Instagram, or Twitter and Instagram, Tumblr, and DeviantArt. You can also look for me by using those icons on those sites, as those are my icons. Please note that all pictures seen within this video belong to their respective artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, quick reminder of my rules since this is a new video. Okay, feel free to check out my other TV talk videos, as well as my other videos. And as always, thank you for watching and have a very nice day.